Out of the question. You have lost. You owe me your ring.
Oh, it means a lot to me, this ring. Me dad gave it me before he died. He choked on his own glass heart. Me mum didn't get over the shock of it, and she killed herself by smashing her head open with a wooden leg.
You stand out like a sore thumb, and that's no lie. Watch that you don't get it all dirtied up, but you'd be welcome to come back to my place. It's not far, and I'd sponge it down for you.
She would like that.
Here we are in the heart of Whitechapel. Keep an eye on your wallet, Holmes. This area is the highest for pickpockets in all of the kingdom. Don't worry about my wallet, Watson. It would be easier to move Big Ben than to steal from me. Or to borrow a shilling from you. Amusing, Watson. Really very amusing. Can we move on to more serious matters? I'm listening, Holmes.
Is he that cheap? I never realized that Sherlock was cheap, but I guess he is. I'm listening. Well, you're not saying anything.
What do you think, Holmes?
What do I have to do? I don't know. Aren't these the Flint brothers? He looks like it.
Got a shilling, Gov?
Whitechapel Street. We are in one of the main areas in the district.
And she looks like that daughter.
No, it is
But I guess she's not.
a cab builder. Nothing interesting.
I guess they just all have the same face then. Is this Wiggins?
You ain't from round here. You shouldn't stay here. It ain't healthy.
Are you threatening me? Why do I get a badge? Which one? I have a lot. A very fine loafer. There are in you the makings of a very fine loafer. Prison break. A trusty comrade is always of use. Well done. And yet one got away. Who got away? A fine romance. The most winning woman I ever knew was hanged for poisoning, but I digress. You found the letter. Hanged for poisoning? What are they talking about? I think this man is a bit drunk. I should just keep going until I maybe find the hospital, because that's where I need to go.
Whitechapel Street. We are in one of the main areas in the district.
Is this a hospital? Could be. Dispensary. I think it is.
Here's the public dispensary that we're looking for.
Oh, that's it. These guys are just walking in on each other. Open. It looks like these people don't have a lot of money. I think it's a poor area. That's what Watson means, keep an eye on your pockets. Oh, I was waiting, but apparently I can already do something. It's a bit weird that they did this. Let's speak with this man.
Good day. Please excuse us. Oh, Grant, is it you?
Yes, but wait a moment. Watson, it's been years. Since the Faculty of Medicine, if my memory serves me right.
Yes, we were young and ambitious. I didn't expect to find you here. I thought you had gone to America.
No, I find that I prefer the filth here, amputating gangrenous legs.
Ah,
I'm joking, Watson. Unfortunately, I was unable to leave for Washington. I had to give up surgery. So instead, I crouched down in this rat hole, rubbing shoulders with the world's misery.
Grant, treating those in need is a noble calling. You underestimate the importance of your work.
And you
If you
overestimate
say
it.
so. It's true that in the beginning I felt as you do, but as time goes by, the more this cursed area seems like hell. You think that nothing can get worse, and the next day you see that it can. Now famine has hit these poor wretches.
One can't always do as one might prefer when one is a doctor. Grant, I'd like to introduce you to Sherlock Holmes.
Pleased to meet you. Well, no one comes here by chance, therefore I imagine that you need something in particular.
We do.
How can I help you?
Scalpel, right, that's what I found.
Dr. Grant, we are in possession of a scalpel which was found in an unusual location. Does it come from your dispensary, as we believe?
From its mark, I'd say it was stolen from us. A lot of things disappear from here, you
Ain't that
understand?
convenient?
Life is hard in Whitechapel. When the staff find a way of adding to their salary, they rarely hesitate to do so.
Thank you, Doctor.
How much could that be worth, though?
Farewell, Doctor.
See you soon, perhaps. And take care of yourself.
Is that all? Really, is that all we can do here?
I suggested we go to the cemetery next to the public dispensary.
All right, that's also what we had to do. Thanks, Watson.
This stove is hardly working. That would explain the damp around here.
Incredible. My colleague could at least keep a good fire going for his patients.
He doesn't seem to care that much. I can look at them.
Like all the sick lying here, this person is very quiet.
Not surprising, Holmes, this person is too weak. She's obviously suffering from malnutrition, and for more than a few weeks now.
How can you tell? Can I look at all of them?
Like all the sick lying here.
Not surprising, Holmes, this person is...
Yeah, he's saying the same thing, I think, with all of them. He looks like he's chilling. Can't look at him though.
Like all...
Not surprised.
Yep, it's all the same comment. Alright, can we go through these doors?
Closed.
No, we cannot. Do we need to ask the doctor? I'll do that maybe we can, and then we'll just leave.
How can I help you?
No, we cannot. Well, I don't need to be there right now, so it doesn't matter. Go to the cemetery graveyard. Which way is it? Oh, I'm just running around in circles. Is it even in here? No, I think I have to go out through the gate. What are they doing? Nothing, I guess, because that's normal to just stand there and have a chat.
Whitechapel
this?
Street.
No. Coat. Don't need to be here. Wait, is it just over here maybe? This looks like a cemetery, kinda. Why can I look at this?
Holmes, the man from the soup kitchen isn't only in voluntary service. Look,
A
From the
money
soup
game.
kitchen. You. Why is this important?
A circulating soup kitchen.
Oi, oi! We're giving out free soup after mass, right here. Don't hesitate. Come get yours. All thanks to Prince Woodville's kind generosity. A ticket for a hot bowl of bacon soup.
Bacon soup.
Excuse me, my good fellow.
You don't look like the needy.
No, we did not.
we're not here for the soup, we're merely passing through. But I would like to commend you for your good charity.
I doubt it.
Ah, it's the Prince of Woodville who's the charitable one. All I'm doing is filling the bowls. For the first time ever in this area, someone's thinking of the poor people here. Look around you. At every street corner, you'll find someone giving out soup just like me. I grew up here, and I can promise you, it's the first time the toffs have thought about us.
And no one tries to take advantage of this?
That was what
No,
I was
mister,
thinking.
That's not possible. You have to exchange a ticket against a bowl. The tickets have the day's date on them, and are handed out after mass. That way no one can cheat.
So mess is like, I think, a church gathering.
I'm starving.
Well, no need to ask Sherlock because he's cheap apparently. So do I need to be here? This is a graveyard. Can I just go there? Yes, can. Did I need to speak to the girl with the flowers? Didn't know.
This cemetery is the very image of Whitechapel. Sinister, frightening, and ill-kept. What a terrible place for one's final rest.
At least hunger no longer gnaws at them.
That's true. Look at the bright side. And I'm also glad I'm here during the day and not at night. Do I have like objectives or something that tells me what I need to be doing? I don't think I do. I think I have to figure it out on my own. But was it not like finding a grave or something? Someone worked here? One of the criminals?
Impossible to open it.
What about that rope?
Let us see if the elements analyzed in Baker Street and this cemetery have something in common.
Alright, so that's what I need to do. Compare the evidence from the crime scene with the evidence from the graveyard.
This rope is only worn on one side. This rope is only worn on one side. The rope used to tie up the Bishop of Knightsbridge came from this cemetery. It is only worn on the one side because it is used to lower coffins into graves.
Alright. And impossible to open it. Do I have something? A rock? Would that work?
Closed.
No. Maybe someone has the key then. I'll just run around here then. I don't know what to do exactly. The game is just making you figure it out by yourself. I don't see anything. This looks strange though. But maybe it's nothing. Guess not.
This must be the gravedigger's cabin.
Well, judging by the state of this place, they don't work very often.
You can say that. What's this?
Let us see if the elements analyzed in Baker Street and this cemetery have something in common.
Well, this kind of fits in there.
Granite. These stones are of the same granite. Black paint. These stones are of the same granite. These stones, the same black paint covers these stones. This black painted stone is identical to the fragments found in the rope which we analyzed at Baker Street and in the footprints of the Bishop of Knightsbridge's murderers.
So they are grave diggers. Or what do you call them? One of them is the person who keeps this graveyard. Cemetery man. Forgot what it's called.
Let us see if the elements analyzed in Baker Street and this cemetery have something in common.
So you really need to remember the things you have found, because I was at my desk in my apartment and I analyzed, or I found a scalpel, stone, sand and a rope. So I have to remember what I found and then remember to check those things out.
Earth freshly turned over, still damp. Black and damp earth. This dark, damp earth is the same type as that which was found at the Bishop of Knightsbridge's home.
It came from a grave, then. What a lovely thought.
Everything coincides, Watson. The fragments of granite at the bishop's home came from the tombstones of this cemetery.
As well as the rope that was used to restrain the poor man. One of those used to lower the coffins.
I can think of only two reasons why anyone should happen to spend a great deal of time in a cemetery. Either he is at rest here, or he works here. At least one of the bishop's murderers is employed here.
I think
A
so
shame.
too.
If he was at rest here, it would have made our job easier.
Yeah, but then he would also not have committed the crime, so... Where am I? I need to go this way. And also, what did I just see? Was that a deduction? There's nothing new here. Then what? Was it over here? Yes, I think this just updated. Right.
Buy my flowers, my lord, for your dear departed.
I don't have any dear departed. I don't think Sherlock knows that much people, except for Watson.
Closed.
Even here, decidedly the poor people have been abandoned to their fate.
I can look at this too. Oh, that's just the street.
Whitechapel.
Right, so what now? I don't think I'm done here. Am I?
What should we do next, Holmes?
I
Let
wanted
us
to ask
carry
you.
on searching the cemetery.
Oh, was I not done searching the cemetery? Wait, what did I miss? So I have to look more closely then. Oh, maybe I do have to open that door over here. But I don't know how.
Closed.
See, it just says closed. Oh, here's something. Leaflet. Distribution for 19th September. Through the generosity of Prince Woodville, a new distribution of soup is being arranged within the Whitechapel area. This voucher is valid for a meal on 19th September in any distribution area. Kurt, don't forget to pick up the tools at the cemetery and don't be late this time, Grape Ape. So, are these my two criminals? Could be.
A leaflet for the soup kitchen. This leaflet is dated for the day after tomorrow. The tickets for the soup kitchen are given out on the same day. Only somebody who works there could have written on it.
Only somebody who works at the soup kitchen, you mean?
This shovel belongs to the cemetery workers.
What do you mean? Is that it then? Should I use the shovel on that lock? That's just breaking and entering.
Impossible to open it.
So why don't we speak with the soup kitchen man and ask for his name and maybe threaten him with our knife while we have it handy? No, I'm kidding. We're not gonna do that. You? Can we ask you?
Are you gonna leave me alone? Can't you see I'm busy?
You're literally not doing anything. Grape Ape.
A bowl of good bacon soup isn't for you, gentlemen.
We're looking for two people called Grape Ape and Kurtz. Do you know them?
Can't you see I'm giving out soup?
There's no one there. So you do. Maybe you are him. Money Cape?
You again. You can't have any soup, you're too rich. It's for the poor, not the toffs.
Tops.
And what would you say to relieving two tops of their wallets by giving them a chance at dice?
With great pleasure. What do you want to bet?
Your ring against my friend's superb silver watch.
Ring?
Holmes! I inherited this watch from my brother. It has a great sentimental value.
Didn't know he had a
Watson,
brother.
show your watch to our friend here.
I don't even see a
Done.
ring.
Make yourselves at home. All right, mister. First who gets 36 points wins.
What are the rules? By rolling a dice, you must reach... Wait! You must reach 36 points in order to win. If your die shows the skull, all your points for the move are lost. So maybe that's not an error. Die. What do they mean? Shows the skull, all your points for the move are lost. Should I just do it and see what happens? 2. Wait, and I need to reach 36? Alright, so I just need to keep throwing and hoping I won't get a skull. One more time. Store. Volunteer. Alright. So it's a game of chance. Five. 10. One more. 36, I won!
Perfect.
Are you gonna leave me alone? Can't you see I'm busy?
But I won!
We win.
Hey, not so fast. We'll play a game.
Out of the question. You have lost. You owe me your ring.
Oh, it means a lot to me, this ring. Me dad gave it me before he died. He choked on his own glass heart. Me mum didn't get over the shock of it, and she killed herself by smashing her head open with a wooden leg. And she'd only just heard that me sister, who's a prostitute, had caught an embarrassing disease that made all her hair fall out. And worse,
He has a lot of
our
imagination.
dog got run over when he...
As this ring holds such sentimental value for you, I will allow you to keep it. What would you say to exchanging that against some information about Grape Ape? That seems like a fair deal, don't you think?
What I wanted all along.
Grape Ape works with us. He usually deals with the tickets, but we haven't seen him for a few days.
Where is he usually to be found?
Well, last time I saw him, he was with his mates from the dispensary, them that deal with the morgue. Now, that's all I know.
His mate.
It is quite good enough. Keep your ring, my good man, as a souvenir of your poor father.
A souvenir of me dad, me mum, me sister, and me dog.
I don't even see a ring. So he wasn't making it up that all happened?
One further thing. You said that Grape Ape's friends work at the morgue. Which morgue?
All right.
The morgue at the dispensary. I must say, they got a funny job. They wash the dead, dress them, cut their hair. They clean the blood off the floor, chase the rats, stamp on the cockroaches. Mister, I can tell ya, I prefer giving out soup.
There isn't a certain Kurtz amongst the employees.
Listen, we didn't play for info about the whole city. I'm not telling you anything else.
Oh,
The dispensary has got its own morgue. Interesting.
Well, yeah, I've just told you so. It's the one that all the undertakers prefer. Think about it. It's just next to the cemetery.
Thank you, my good man.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Yeah, goodbye, mister.
It's so funny because technically I lost 2 times and only won once. But I guess that doesn't matter. So, should I see if I can find the morgue? But this was locked. Can't call them. I don't know. Or did they say the dispensary had their own morgue? So that's the hospital, so I need to ask the doctor. See, I need to pay better attention. That are those doors that were closed, that I could not enter. Maybe I can now.
How can I help you?
The morgue.
Tell me, Doctor, do you have a morgue in your dispensary?
Yes, it is the busiest place in the building.
We would like to see it.
The door at the far end, the one with the unpleasant smell.
Very good.
Goodbye.
Farewell, Doctor.
See you soon, perhaps. And take care of yourself.
So you're telling me Sherlock is this incredibly intelligent man and he did not notice these 2 doors and that there are bodies through them, behind them?
Look, Holmes. A list of the recently dead. How sad.
I see names that have something in common.
You do? Do you have eagle vision? List of recent deaths. From the morgue to the cemetery. Sarah Ferguson, Oliver Boxall, David Levy, Sally Petticoat, John Hamilton. Suicide by poisoning. They were going to be married. Wait. These are the people from the prison, are they not? James Barnaby, Harry Copperfield. So that's kind of my fault then. Don't you feel bad, Sherlock? I would. Is John gonna say something
What
about
do you
it?
think, Holmes?
No. So they did die.
I understand now why my colleague keeps quiet about his morgue. This place is a real mess.
Concentrate, Watson. We must look for clues about Grape Ape's friends.
Yeah, concentrate. Let's see, coat. Kurtz.
This is Kurtz's overall. So he really does work at the morgue. Strange that he left his overall here.
Holmes, this is Kurtz. We've just found one of the Bishop of Knightsbridge's murderers.
He's always so overly excited, like a happy dog.
I need something.
What do you need?
I need something.
What?
I need some.
Why can't you just inspect? Do I need to find something else first?
I need.
I guess you do.
Look at the state of the instruments. They've probably never been cleaned.
So I need to cut it or something. So let's walk around. Nope, nothing else. Alright, so I needed to take that scissors first. And now... would that work?
2 keys.
Interesting.
A small metal stem.
Well, well, this Kurtz was carrying a lot of things.
That Watson.
I need
But I want to look at the blood and stuff, can't I?
perfect.
This is a map of what? Oh, that was too fast. It's just gone. Keys, metal core. Oh no, it's here. What could this be? This looks like... oh, maybe this is the cemetery. I think it is. These are all graves. And then something is hidden here. But I don't know how to look at it. This is how you enter it. Oh, that's the shit that's locked. Yes, and this is all the way back in the corner where the gravestones were. So I need to enter that. And I have keys now, so maybe I can. Because there's nothing else here, is there? So I need to go back to that. I don't think I can go through these doors. Nope. Alright, back to the cemetery. Also a bit ominous that we can just look at that list of the deceased and it tells that those people have died. It's not a very happy game, to say the least. It won't make you feel good about yourself. Alright, so to the shed or workshop or whatever it is. This one. At least I think that is what the map is indicating. The keys? Would those work? Yes.
Perfect. There is a hole in this padlock.
I don't see the hole.
It's open.
Let's
Here,
check it out.
this hut is on the map. Let us search it from top to bottom, Watson.
Oh, what a jumble.
Impossible to open it.
Do I have something? The knife?
Impossible.
No. 6 cents.
Look, this chest has been nailed to the floor. This box has been placed so that no one can move or open it.
That is suspicious.
Look. Impossible.
So I need something to open it. Like a tool or something. So maybe that's here as well. Maybe the axe. Could just wreck it. And what about that note? Note from cemetery. Tell the lovers tree to make place for another grave. If the famine doesn't end, we can expect a lot of customers. Well, that's how you could call it. Chief P. Long. But why would I need that?
How is it that there is no room in this cemetery?
A lot of people have died, probably. So just use the axe then? Or is it?
Bags filled with nails. There are a lot of them. Well, really.
I can see a large crack. I'll need something thin.
Like your knife, maybe?
Bags filled...
A hole was drilled a short while ago. There is a sack inside this hole. Let us see what is inside it.
This sack? I wanted to do what you told me to do, but it didn't all fit in. So I've closed the chest and have hidden the rest with Romeo and Juliet, the 2 newcomers. Oh, these are from the prison. The people I know. Because Romeo and Juliet also poisoned themselves. That's why he calls them
We
that.
are making headway. How do we know what this means?
This message confirms that we are on the right track.
Yeah, but where are they?
Valuable objects. But what are they doing here?
Oh right, he felled the tree. Did he not say that? So I need to find out where the tree was. And that's where the graves are. But how do I do that? is it maybe just a new grave I found? Is it this? This looks new. Nope. This is new, but that's not it. No, they must have been buried already, so where would they be? This is a big tree. Yes, this is it.
Here is our tree. Let us examine the inscriptions.
Sally and
Sally
John.
and John. This design was the last to be done. Sally and John is engraved here as a symbol of their love.
So it is a grave that I found all along. This one.
Yes, it must be there.
But I needed to do other things first.
I need something.
Alright, I need to go get the shovel. Let's go back again. It's always so annoying in a game when they just won't take it with them the first time. You have to go back. At least in my opinion.
This shovel belongs to the cemetery workers.
You frighten me, Holmes.
Yeah, we're gonna dig up some people. Because they have goodies. Shovel.
This must be the grave. Dig
Watson
quickly,
has to do it.
Very well, Holmes. Look, a metal box.
I would like a friend like that who just does everything I want him to. Let's pick it up.
The lock on this box is rather sophisticated. This box comes from a bank. The criminals must have held onto it after a hold-up.
If you look closely, you see numbers on the bottom right of the box. So the point of this puzzle is to recreate these numbers. The only problem is, you're only able to move the numbers in pairs of 2. So you have to think carefully, or keep trying endlessly, to get the right combination. Here's what I did after moving the numbers around a bit. So that's 7. Seven, 8, 2, 3. Five, 4, 6.
There we are.
Oh.
It is simplicity itself.
That was easy.
This key must be important to be hidden here.
That's our murder weapon.
A hammer covered in blood.
Uh-oh.
Holmes, there is someone in that hut.
I saw, Watson. Come, and keep your revolver at the ready, just in case.
These candlesticks are undoubtedly stolen.
They are from the bishop. Must be. Right. Let's go check out who is in here.
Open up. We're not the police. Do not be alarmed.
That's a strange way of reassuring someone.
That is true. Doesn't look good. I think he's not alive anymore.
Holmes, they are children. My God, one of them is hurt.
Oh,
What you want? Don't come any closer. Are you the police?
Don't be afraid. I am a doctor. I'm going to look at your friend's wound.
Wait, Watson. I've got some questions to ask these children.
they could
This
be
is
the criminals.
urgent, Holmes. In this filthy place, the risk of infection is very high, and the wound could get worse with every second lost.
The immediate danger for these children is not so much the wound as Mr. Fletcher.
Who?
Look at the wound, Watson. It's thin and precise. It was made by a sharp, well-kept blade. Any other blade, less well-kept, would have torn the tissue around it, and its size would be irregular.
You mean
So
scalpel?
what does that imply?
In this area, who would take such great care with a blade? A butcher, of course. And the only butcher in the area is Samuel Fletcher, who at this moment is replacing a window that has been forced open. He's a man to hold grudges, as anyone around here will tell you.
Could I have
The
seen
children
that?
are in danger.
A man as skillful with a knife as a butcher, and with a bad reputation to match, could easily strike a fatal blow by cutting the child's jugular. If he hasn't done it, It's surely because these little thieves broke into his shop at night to steal a piece of meat. The poor lighting in this area saved them. I can assure you that Mr. Fletcher has spent the day trying to trace these children, and if he finds them, wounds will be the least of their problems.
That's true. What do you want? Don't let the butcher find us.
So what are we gonna do? Care, mediation, afraid? I don't know.
I could give Mr. Fletcher a compensation for the damage to his property, and he would certainly give up trying to find you then. But for that, you'll have to cooperate.
I want
Or else-
information.
Or else he'll likely find a less agreeable way of repairing the damage.
What?
Wait, mister. I know everyone here. I'll help you. Only protect us from the butcher.
I am looking for Kurtz. Tell me where I can find him, and I'll smooth things over with Mr. Fletcher.
Everyone here knows Kurtz. He's the worst person in the area. We call him the Colonel because he fought against the Zulus in Africa. He got chucked out the army because he's completely crackers. He lives at number 8 Betty Street.
Good. Watson, see to the wound. Then we will settle the problem between these young men and Mr. Fletcher.
I don't think Watson agrees with my way of doing things. You will find Kurtz at number 8 Betty Street. To go there, take the first left turning out of the cemetery, then the first right. The number 8 is on the right at the end of the blind alley. But let me think, because now I'm at the cemetery and there were 3 locations you could go to. There was also one where I could go to the criminals, or at least an address for one of the criminals. And now I have another address. So am I gonna go after them one by one then? I don't know. So take first left, then first right. The number 8 is on the right at the end, so can't miss it.
We must protect these children from that butcher, Holmes.
Alright, needs to
It
do that
won't be
too.
necessary. I've had dealings with Samuel Fletcher before now. He's not the monster I've made him out to be.
That's mean.
If he had wanted to kill them, he would have done so, even in dim light. By wounding the little thief, he wanted to warn him never to set foot in his shop again. Forget Mr. Fletcher, Watson.
That look on his face.
You mean you lied to frighten those poor children?
Yep.
Exactly. Clever, wasn't it?
Clever and a little mean. But honestly, I'm glad I don't have to do that, because it feels like something that would be a bit boring. So, oops.
Well, mister, that's a mighty fine outfit you're wearing there. You stand out like a sore thumb, and that's no lie. Watch that you don't get it all dirtied up, but you'd be welcome to come back to my place. It's not far, and I'd sponge it down for you.
She would like that.
Don't go back to Jenny's place. You'll get malaria.
Thank you, madam. I'm certain that you would make a very good job of it. That will not be necessary, however. But your thought was a kind one.
That's the inspector, though.
We'd best be leaving now, sir.
Here, please accept this sovereign as a token of my gratitude for your concern.
Well, I never. Thank you. That's right generous of you, my lordship.
You are very welcome, madam.
Madam, he calls me. Bless my garters. What a gent.
If you're ready now, sir.
Yes, let us go.
What was
What
that?
a remarkable man the
It's
prince
Prince.
would be, to talk to such a woman as though she was an equal.
Let's find Batty Street.
Did you like this video? Check out my other videos on my page Van with Miko, and don't forget to subscribe.